Here's the truth I need you to understand. You're not midlife anymore. I know that's uncomfortable to hear, but at 45, 50, 55, you are closer to the end than the beginning. That doesn't mean life is over. It means the margin for delay is gone. In your 20s, you can waste time and recover. In your 30s, you can reset and rebuild. But in your late 40s and early 50s, every year counts. Every year counts. This is the last chapter where you will still have reasonable health, mental clarity, time to correct course. After this, life doesn't end, but it narrows. And the people who suffer most later in life are the ones who assume they have plenty of time. And I'm one of them. Please, tell you the most dangerous lie people your age believe. I'll slow down later. I'll focus on myself later. I'll fix that later. Later has a way of never showing up. Because later becomes knee pain, I got that. Back problems, got that. Fatigue, yep. Obligations, I got them mostly covered. And fear. Sometimes I worry about the future. I'm not big on dwelling on that stuff though. Not dramatic, just limiting. At age 67, I don't regret the things that were hard. I regret the things I postponed. Because postponement feels responsible, but it quietly robs you. If something matters to you, your health, your marriage, your sense of purpose, this is the window. Not someday, not when things calm down. They don't. Let's talk honestly about your body. Right now it's sending you signals, subtle ones. A little stiffness in the morning, slower recovery, less energy than you used to have. Here's the mistake most people make. They ignore it until it becomes loud. At 67, I can tell you this plainly, your body does not suddenly betray you. It slowly negotiates with you. And every ignored signal is a negotiation you're losing. You don't need perfection, but you do need consistency, movement, strength, and mobility. Because independence is the real wealth later in life. In other words, you don't want to be restricted in mobility, if at all possible. And the habits you build or avoid right now decide whether your later years are free or fragile. Here's something no one explains clearly enough. Time speeds up. Not metaphorically, literally. Years compress. Your 50s will move faster than your 40s. Your 60s faster than your 50s. And one day you'll realize entire decades quietly passed. That's why I'm telling you this now. Stop spending your time on things that drain you. Jobs you hate but tolerate. People who exhaust you. Obligations you never questioned. Every yes you give out of guilt is a no to something that matters. Later in life, you don't wish you had been busier. You wish you had been more intentional. This part is important. Around your age, something subtle happens. The roles that defined you start to change. Kids grow up. Careers plateau or end. Eternal validation fades. And many people panic. They try to cling to old identities. The provider, the achiever, the fixer. But here's the truth. Your next chapter isn't about proving yourself. It's about becoming honest with yourself. What do you want your days to feel like? Not impressive, not productive, meaningful, People who never ask that question drift into resentment, and resentment hardens. Let me tell you what regret actually looks like. It's not crying, it's not panic, it's quiet. It sounds like, I thought I had more time. I meant to do that. I wish I'd started earlier. Regret doesn't scream, it whispers. And the most painful regrets aren't about failure. They're about neglect. Neglecting your health, your relationships, your curiosity, your inner voice. You don't regret trying and failing. You regret never trying at all. So let me be very clear about what matters now, looking back. Not money beyond comfort, not status, not being admired. What matters is, can you move without pain? Do you have people you trust? Do you wake up without dread? Do you feel at peace with how you lived? Success later in life feels like lightness, not accumulation. And that lightness comes from decisions you make now. If you could give yourself a short list, no fluff, it would be this. Take your health seriously without obsession. Simplify your life instead of adding to it. Have the hard conversations you're avoiding. Stop waiting for permission. Design your days, not just endure them. You don't need a massive overhaul. You need alignment. Small changes done consistently compound fast at your age. Here's the question I want you to sit with. If nothing changed for 10 years, would you be okay with where you would end up? If their answer is no, that's not failure. That's information. And information is power if you act on it. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because I care. You still have time, but you don't have extra time. And the life you'll live at 67 is built quietly by the choices you make today. If this message hit home, like the video, subscribe to my channel for honest conversations like this, and comment below what part of this hit you the hardest. And share this with someone between 45 and 55. They need to hear it, even if they don't realize it yet. Like and subscribe, please. This is Fred Hammer out.